Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Benjamin, and welcome to today's video. And we're going to be talking very briefly about the 2022 midterms and continuing going alphabetically. We're talking about Arkansas. And let's be honest, this is a pretty safe state, especially given that the national environment is going to be more Republican. The North is going to be more Republican than a presidential election year on average, at least in this particular midterm cycle. In 2018, it was a more Democratic cycle. And the senator up for re-election here is John Boozman, who was elected to his second term in 2016, where he got a little bit under 60% of the vote. 2020, Tom Cotton got 66% of the vote to Libertarian Ricky Dale Harrington Jr.'s 33-ish percent. There was no Democrat in the race, so just asterisk there, right? Not even an asterisk, just kind of a little grain of salt with a libertarian performance like that. And that was, I think, like 793,000 to 399,000 in terms of raw votes. So this is a very, very, very Republican state. So I think I'm with all of the handicappers in saying this is a safe Republican seat. By the way, if you do like the content on this channel, like, a comment, and a subscription would be greatly appreciated. And a subscription on Patreon would also be appreciated. We're nearing a lot faster than I thought. 800 subscribers, which is kind of what I set my goal for this year at. We're probably going to beat that, so maybe I should have been a little bit more realistic. But let's see how much we could overshoot my goal, I guess. But yeah, so Arkansas, like I said, it's a very, very, very Republican state. A lot different than it used to be. It used to be, of course, extremely, extremely heavily Democrat. And, Bill Clinton was governor here. And they had a Democrat in their House of Representatives for a very, very long time because he continued to just run for re-election. And then, of course, that all changed. It's actually, I think, impossible. It is actually impossible, from what I can tell, to do something that most southern states are actually required to do, which is to draw a majority black district. I think Arkansas, it is actually impossible to do so. So their House elections are basically just going to be it's going to be Republican win there. I think the only other thing to note about Arkansas is that I don't even really know what to talk about. I mean, one of their candidates who withdrew in 2020, Dan Whitfield, he might run. Supposedly he's declared. I haven't seen anything about that, but maybe he has. And if he has, I'm sorry, I called him a potential candidate instead of a declared candidate. John Boozman has said he's going to run for a third term, and we'll see where things go. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. I hope you all enjoyed. See you next time. Take it easy. Have a very nice evening. And sorry about the somewhat stuffy nose. Good night, everybody.